So, what is going on, guys? It is Crisis Diamago here, coming at you live and in person. Today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about the Battlefield Hardline Beta. It officially ended on Monday. We're going to be talking about some of the final impressions I have, what I think they did well with the game, and what I think could change. But before we get into that, if you do go on to enjoy this video, make sure you drop a like on it, and subscribe to the channel if you're new and you want to see some more awesome Battlefield, Call of Duty, or GTA content. Now, let's start off with the things that Visceral did well, because they did do a lot of things well, and the first thing I want to talk about is Hotwire. This game mode is absolutely insane. I've already talked about it in my previous videos. It is such a fun game mode to play, and I really think it's nice to switch it up from how the classic Battlefield games are played. And a lot of people, myself included, really only stick to one or two game modes in Battlefield. I'm a team deathmatch conquest kind of guy. I know people who strictly play domination. I know people who only like to fly around in aircraft and things like that. And Hotwire is just a way to mix it up, and I think it's a very good mix and a game mode that, like I said before, is just a lot of fun. It's a change of pace, and it's something that I could see a lot of people spending a lot of time on. Now, something else I want to talk about that I believe is a good thing is the new takedowns, the way that they happen in-game. There's no more counter knifing and things like that. There were so many times in Battlefield 4 where I would clearly be behind an enemy, or even kind of like to the side of them, which you should still be able to get a side neck slash, and I'd go to knife them, and there was actually one point where I knifed into the guy's neck, and he then countered me. My blade was already buried deep in his neck, and I was reaching for his dog tags, and then I got counter knifed. That was the most infuriating thing. My controller may or may not have gotten thrown, and that was just one of those things that really irritated me, and I'm glad to see that those are taken out of the game. Now, another good thing that Visceral did was the taking ammo slash health from enemies, and also putting defib, health stations, and ammo lockers throughout the map on heist mode. This has to be one of the biggest improvements in the entire game. I don't know how many times I've chased teammates around being like, I need ammo, I need ammo. I feel like the guy from Battlefield Friends talking to the noob, give me ammo! Because you clearly have the symbol above your head. You see me that I need ammo in the minimap. I'm right beside you for a reason. I'm not just standing here for shits and giggles. Drop some effing ammo. But they never would, and that always kind of irritated me a little bit. So the option to take ammo, to take health, or to grab it from a locker or from the wall or something like that was a very nice improvement, and I'm really happy with it. It's probably, like I said, my favorite thing that they added into this game, next to Hotwire, of course, and it's just something that I think is going to make gameplay a lot smoother, and it's going to cause less rage-filled moments. Now, let's talk about some things that I feel need to be changed before the game launches. Now, this isn't any way of taking a crack at Visceral or DICE or anything like that. This was a beta. They wanted us to play this thing for so long to figure out some of the issues and kind of tell it to them. So, some of the things I feel that need changed, and there's really only, a few, is first, the weapon balance. And I'm going to be talking, of course, of the shotgun and the M16. First of all, the shotguns. I know a lot of people have made videos about this, saying, oh, the shotguns aren't that overpowered, we're just so used to crappy shotguns in BF4. No, these shotguns are screaming for nerfs. I said about this in my last video, and I'm gonna say it again. These shotguns need nerf. Like, right now. They are way too overpowered. I mean, I shouldn't be able to come around the corner, fire one shot, and take out 2-3 people in one shot. I'm sorry, these things are just ridiculously overpowered. They have way too much range on them, and I just feel that they're kind of, I don't want to say game breaking, but they are just melty. I mean, yes, when I come around the corner, I should be able to one-shot somebody at point-blank range. If I'm running down the street in heist mode and I see somebody all the way down at the other end of the street, I should not be able to take 2 buckshot rounds and drop you. I'm sorry, this game, it needs it. It needs fixed in this game. It has to happen. The other thing, of course, everybody's biggest fear with the M16 is would it be overpowered like it was in Battlefield 3? And I can tell you, yes it is. I was playing on Conquest mode on Dustbowl, and I come around this little shipping container. I had 4 health left, melted 2 guys before a third finally took me out, and I took him down in health as well. So, 4 health, melted 2 guys. Now this was just hipfire spray as well, so I wasn't actually even aiming. It was more like a panic reaction. Hipfire sprayed 2 guys with 4 health and took damage into a third opponent before I finally got dropped. That should never happen. This gun needs a damage nerf, or the other guns need a buff or something, because this is just absolutely ridiculous. Everybody's biggest fear is back. The M16 is the god gun. Every time I get into a lobby, and especially on heist mode or conquest mode, if they're a cop and they're running operator, they're running the M16. That's just how it is, and that's probably how it will be throughout the game. Now, let's talk about some things that I would like to see changed, but aren't necessarily the biggest of issues. One thing is the vehicle handling. I really like the vehicle handling. I like the way they drift and things like that, but sometimes the cars just feel like bricks, especially when you're coming off of a jump or something like that. It just doesn't feel smooth whenever you land, and I'm not quite sure why that is. And also the way that the motorcycles turn a little bit. Maybe I'm spoiled and I'm just used to Grand Theft Auto type gameplay with cars and things like that. Maybe that's what it is, but maybe it's not. Maybe it does need a little bit of fine tuning. I'm not really sure what you could do about that, but those are things that I could learn to live with. Vehicle handling has never been the best thing in Battlefield games, especially in Battlefield 4. You'd land an ATV or a snowmobile or a Jeep or something like that, and it just feels like a brick. So maybe that's just something that I'm going to have to get used to again, but again, it's something I could live with. So let me know down in the comment section below, did you guys play this beta? What did you think about it? Are you going to be getting the full game when it finally releases on March 17th? I know that I will be getting it. I'm going to be getting the premium edition, because I think this game is going to be something that I spent a lot of time in and I'm going to have a lot of fun with. So again, let me know down in the comment section below if you're going to be getting this game. I can't wait for it to launch. Until then, I guess it's back to Battlefield 4 and Advanced Warfare for now. And yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be a fun game, and it's going to be a lot of fun to play once it fully releases. So with that all being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, again, don't forget to drop a like on it. Also, comment down in the comment section below your favorite part of the beta. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new and you like to see Battlefield, Advanced Warfare, and GTA content. So with that all being said, guys, until next time, I'm Crisis Diamago, and I'll see ya when I see ya.